Welcome back to Part 7 of this 10-part introductory series on ArcGIS Online Map Viewer. By now, you've probably noticed that clicking on any point or polygon opens a pop-up showing information about that feature. These pop-ups are highly customizable. You can use them to highlight the most relevant data, add context that isn't in your data table, and make your map feel polished and intentional. Let's look at how to configure them. I'm going to click on the Big 12 Institutions layer in the Layers pane. Then on the right side, select More, and then Pop-ups. The Pop-ups pane will open, and a sample pop-up will appear for one of the institutions in my layer. Notice the title. It reads Big 12 Institutions, and then the name of the university that popped up. In the pop-ups pane, if you expand the title field, you'll see that the title reads as Big 12 Institutions, and then the word name in curly braces. Those curly braces are how Map Viewer pulls in values from your data table. Whatever field name you put inside them gets replaced with the actual data for that feature. So name, in curly braces, becomes Iowa State University for one point, University of Kansas for another, and so on. If we just want our pop-up to be titled the name of the institution, we can adjust the title to just the word name in curly braces. You'll notice that the pop-up title changes automatically. If you open the data table in the Layers pane, you can confirm that name is the name of the field containing each university's name. Right now, the body of the pop-up is a fields list, a simple table of all your data fields. That's a reasonable default, but it isn't always the most readable format, especially for a general audience who may not know what every field means. Let's replace it with something more informative. Click the three dots next to Fields List and delete it. Then click Add Content and select Text. The text option lets you write a passage that reads naturally, with data fields woven in using the same curly brace syntax. For example, you might write something like this passage I'm going to paste in. For each university, Map Viewer will substitute in the real values, so every pop-up reads as if it was specifically written for that feature. This makes your map much more approachable for viewers who are exploring on their own. When you save the text block, the pop-up will update automatically. Pop-ups can also include images, charts, and other content types. These are worth exploring once you're comfortable with the basics. One of the best ways to develop your pop-up skills is to study examples that are already well made. When you add a data layer from Living Atlas, for example our ACS population layers, try clicking on a feature and opening the pop-ups pane to see how it was built. These layers are often put together by professional GIS specialists, and their pop-ups tend to be detailed and thoughtfully structured. Seeing how they combine text, field references, and other content types, and reverse engineering that in your own maps, is one of the fastest ways to move from functional pop-ups to truly compelling ones. In the next video, Part 8 in this series, we'll cover how to save and organize your maps.